Welcome to another episode of Sean's Take on Asia, where we touch on the latest news on digital asset development and policy updates. Okay, inspired by the brave reporters who've been reporting the weather in the middle of a typhoon number 10 that's passing through Hong Kong right now, I am standing outside my balcony to do this episode. All right, let's go. Last week was a significant week for the crypto industry, as the long-awaited Genius Act has finally passed the House and signed into law by President Trump on July 18th. With the stablecoin market exploding past $250 billion, this regulatory clarity from the US will surely bring massive implications as this new form of digital money reshape global finance. Now, there are plenty of coverage on the guidelines already and what it means for the US. So what I want to dive into today is the geopolitical competition that the US Genius Act and the Hong Kong Stablecoin Ordinance can potentially bring about. I believe these contrasting regulatory frameworks are not just about compliance. They are a battle for digital currency supremacy and profound implications for issuers and users navigating this fractured landscape. Let's start with the US. The Genius Act is a strategic masterstroke to extend US dollar dominance into the digital realm. By mandating that stablecoin reserves be backed one-to-one by US Treasury bills and cash, the act is essentially tying the stablecoin markets, which is today 90% US dollar pegged, to US dollar government debt. For example, $100 billion US dollar issuance will boost Treasury demand, funding US borrowing while cementing dollar hegemony. This creates a powerful feedback loop as stablecoins fuel cross-border payments, global US dollar demand. Brilliant! But this strategy has sparked some level of global pushback, requiring stablecoin holders, be it businesses, individual, or institutions, to indirectly finance US dollar debt is seen as overreach by nations seeking monetary sovereignty. Jurisdictions such as the EU, Hong Kong, Singapore, Bahrain, Japan, the UAE, Kazakhstan, and the UK are rolling out their own stablecoin regime to promote local currency-backed tokens, challenging the US dollar grip. Now let's turn to Hong Kong. The stablecoin ordinance, which will become effective August 1st, positions Hong Kong as a compliant yet innovative hub within China's $1 trillion Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Its flexibility to issue stablecoins pegged to any currency, be it Hong Kong dollar, US dollar, or offshore RMB, enhances competitiveness, especially for trade corridors where payments normally incur 5 to 7% fees. A $10 million settlement via RMB-pegged stablecoin could save $500,000, streamlining projects like Pakistan's ports or Kenya's railways. This aligns with China's goal to boost financial influence in the global south, where volatile currencies demand stable alternatives. For industry players, navigating these frameworks is a high-stake game. The US's Genius Act seems to be driving towards consolidation at federal level, favoring large issuers like Circle with its $10 billion plus oversight and $5 to $10 million annual compliance costs. Smaller issuers face a tougher choice: scale, merge, or exit. They can certainly issue at the state's level, though it's questionable whether that can facilitate enough circulation to be a viable business. Also keep in mind that algorithmic stablecoins and lending is not allowed, so that means DeFi innovations won't be eligible, and it's really more for institutional players. Hong Kong's ordinance also tilts towards established firms. Yes, the 25 million Hong Kong dollar capital threshold, which is roughly 3.2 million US dollar, isn't crazy high, though it is indeed 3 times higher than that of Singapore's. With the Secretary Chris Hui's clearly indicating that there will only be single-digit licenses being issued, it's likely the preference for at least the initial batch of licensees will be well-capitalized companies. Now, Hong Kong's multi-currency stablecoin flexibility should draw significant attention for issuers targeting the Asia-Pacific markets, but local incorporations and selective licensing may deter smaller foreign players. In other words, comparing the two, issuers must weigh the US dollar dominant market against Hong Kong's Belt and Road Initiative aligned innovative hub approach. As stablecoins reshape global digital finance, this US versus Hong Kong or China rivalry reflects broader battle for economic sovereignty. Remember, crypto is not allowed in China, so the regulatory regime in Hong Kong is really serving as an outlet and gateway for Chinese businesses to participate in the digital asset economy through the special administrative region. China's approach has always been more about multilateralism than hegemony. So Hong Kong's multi-currency approach, combining with jurisdictions like Singapore, Japan, the UAE, and the UK, all promoting their own sovereign stablecoins, is probably what industry players should be strategizing very carefully. That's all for this episode of Sean's Take on Asia. If you like this content, please give me a like, follow me on LinkedIn, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, keep innovating and keep demonstrating the transformational promise of Web3.